Well, that is not something I expected to see at our hotel.
Morning. It's day 4. We are out of our hotel, ready to go explore for the day. We got a little bit of a late start. We were very tired from all of our cave exploring yesterday. It was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of steps. So we're getting ready to hit the road and go explore the whole island. Jonathan filmed a little overview of the island for you on a map, so you can take a look and figure out kind of where we're going and what we're going to explore. But yeah, we're just gonna go drive around and see what we can find and hopefully get some good clips today.
Welcome to Terceira Island. So as I've been saying, round, oval, kind of in the middle. This entire island, to give you a perspective on the scope, on the size of it, this whole island is 400 square kilometers in size. The city Natasha and I are from, Toronto, is 630 square kilometers in size. So that gives you an idea of how small this island is. Now, this road that goes all the way around the outside of the island, you can drive the whole road in about an hour and 45 minutes if you just didn't stop. So it's not a huge place, but there is a ton of different places to visit on the island. So when we came in, the airport over here, Legez is near Praia de Vitoria, one of the two main cities, and then Angra de Irishmo is right down here, right on the south side of the island. This is geographically correct with north at the top. It just happens to be that right at the very southern tip is where the main city was founded, and that's because there's a deep harbor right here, right beside Monte Brazil, so they could put a bunch of forts around here to protect the harbor. Before we got here, I actually expected that because there was this coastal road, it would be relatively flat and the center would be the big rocky, hilly part of the island. Turns out that is actually not the case. There's a ton of verticality, even in the main town right here. But if you get inland, these forests are where some of the larger volcanoes are. The highest point of the island, I think, is right over here. Everywhere where you see these sets of binoculars are a different lookout point on the island. So what we're going to do today is drive the entire island and check out a bunch of these different viewpoints. We're going back to Biscoitos, which had the insane lava rock formations and the giant waves. We don't know if it's going to be like that today, but I suspect it will be because we were actually supposed to go whale watching today, and that got delayed because of the sea conditions, and we're going to be doing that in a couple days. So yeah, let's go see what this island has to offer.
Before we do that, we need some supplies. So this whole country is just beautiful coastline. But also, what you really didn't get a sense of on the map I showed earlier is how close some of the other islands are. That is São Jorge, not very far away. There's a ferry that actually goes there in the summer. So we just drove down this enormous road through, enormous in how long it was, way down from up high on the coastline, through this like Disney-like magical mystical forest, and here is where it took us. This is a path down to a lighthouse, we think, through this amazing coastline. São Jorge still over there. So we're a little farther around the island now. If you come to Terceira, get used to a lot of steps and just keep going. And now Natasha has to climb them. Climb! We may have been misinformed. There might not be a lighthouse here, but it's totally worth coming to anyway. This place is called Ponta da Serreta. I'll show you where it is in relation to the rest of the island. So, Ponta da Serreta, up over here. So, there's Angra, We've gone all the way around here. Worth it. Come to this location. So we didn't find the lighthouse.
No, there was a lighthouse on the sign that said it was down here, but
But does it matter?
no, not even a little bit. This is incredible.
Yeah. This is the view behind us. Like, that's... Come on. We're gonna go find more views like this. Despite my windswept hair, it is not too windy here, so let's take the drone out for a ride. Okay, that was amazing. That is why I bought this drone. Good purchase?
Best purchase.
Perfect. Off to the next lookout point. Maybe Biscoitos, maybe we'll stop somewhere along the way. Or Biscotti, as I keep calling it by accident. Or Bistos, or Bisquick. What are the other names?
I think that's
We got a lot of names for this place. It's the magical forest.
We're driving through what looks like it could be in a Disney movie.
With big steep turns.
Yeah.
Woo!
You guys are, that's gonna be quite the camera change there for you.
You know, one thing we've noticed at all of these different lookouts that they do really well in Terceira is these little like recreational park areas with seating. They're all over the place. Our tour guide yesterday told us they just keep popping in these places because people go up there even in the evenings with their family, or they'll go up on the weekend. And in some cases, there's buildings like this. This one I think is just public washrooms, but there are some that have like kitchens and tables inside, and you can just book it with the county or with the local government and go and use it for the day, which is something that is very cool. The thing is, we have found them all empty because it's still not really summer here. So like, even though it is, you know, short sleeve shirt weather almost, the coldest it ever gets here is like 16 degrees, 23 in the summers. So people aren't using them yet. But for us, it snowed the day before we left, so we are happy to utilize these while we're here. Also, I think we found the lighthouse. It's just not what we were expecting, so we didn't really notice it on the drive down to the viewing platform. Further proving the point that I just made, literally less than 5 minutes down the road, we just came across this beautiful park. A whole bunch more seating all up here. Ponta da Serreta.
I think so.
Perfect time for us to fuel up. This is like something out of the Shire in Lord of the Rings. It's just birds chirping, some kids' play structures, Natasha with the Twix bar. They didn't want to disturb this tree, so they built a wall around the tree and then built some support beams. I've never seen that before. Come down here.
If you are interested in parks or nature at all, you need to come here, even just to walk around for 10 minutes. It is one of the most beautiful parks we've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like,
Ponta da Serreta. Come
Look
here.
at this fountain. It's not really a fountain yet, but it's beautiful. Just come take a look and walk around.
Also, you do not need a car to get here. The public transit is actually just right across the street. So we've made it all the way around the western side of the island. We are now back in Biscoitos, where we were the other day, but we were there late in the day, so we couldn't get a ton of footage before we had to leave. Particularly, we couldn't get the drone up. So we wanted to come here again today and try and get some better footage from the air. But as you can see, little gray, little cloudy out. So this is where the importance of patience in a place like the Azores seems to come into play. The weather is unpredictable. So we went and grabbed some lunch and we waited it out a little bit, and this is what's coming in. So the skies are looking good. It's not too windy. Should be able to get the drone up here in a little bit. Hopefully that's what you're gonna see next. All right, so that was pretty great. Hopefully some of the footage is good. Got a little windy, as you might be able to tell. So we don't know what we're gonna go do next, but I guess you'll see when we decide. All right, we're back at Serra de Cume, but I don't think we're gonna get a lot of footage, not a lot of drone footage for sure.
Zero drone footage.
Very windy, and I have the greatest clip to prove it of all time. You're gonna see that now. Just on the other side of Serra de Cume. We forgot about this actually. On your way down, you just have to do a loop. No wind, because all the wind is coming up the other side of the mountain. And there's some amazing views on this side, but also some new friends. There's cows just everywhere on this island. I think I said it before, 80,000 cows on the island. So they're like everywhere. All the land is dedicated to cow pastures. Let's name the cows. That's Marvin.
Oh, okay.
Looks like a Marvin. Petunia. Jacob.
Jacob.
Who's that one?
Way in the
Over
back?
no. On the left in the back.
Oh,
That's Paul by the pole.
okay, the other one, Mary.
Mary.
Yeah. Oh, this one's itchy. Oh, he's getting a good itch in over here. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hungry, Marvin? Good life for these cows. Get to hang out and eat all day. And isn't that all of us really want? Should we become dairy farmers?
I don't think so.
It feels like we could just live here and be dairy farmers.
I mean, you do have a knack for naming cows.
That's
apparently.
right, yeah. We're gonna go find our herd and name them.
How many's in a herd?
I don't know.
Yeah,
If anyone knows how many cows are in a herd, please tell us. I'm from the city. I have no idea. You should know. You're from the country.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about cows.
All right, enough cows. Let's see what the other side of the island looks like. This is the eastern side of the island. Airport over here. That's where we landed. And then Praia de Vitoria is this town over here. And this is the big harbor. They actually have cruise ships that come in here. Not big cruise ships, but, you know, cruise ships nonetheless, that come in, and then they got a bus from here over to Angra, to the west.
So we're a little windswept from being up at the top of that viewpoint this afternoon, and we're hungry, so we're gonna head out for dinner.
We're still a little weird about filming in restaurants. I say still a little, but like, is it ever not weird to be like, because we have a big ball microphone on the end of this phone, it looks weird. So we might not film anything at the restaurant. Maybe we will. I don't know yet. So maybe see you later, or maybe see you very soon.